Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm your host, Gaff. We're back for another episode of CPUnits, baby. Yes. Oh, God. That as usual, it got me again. It got me again. It got me good. It got me good. But y'all know what we're here for. We're here to simulate. We're here to get simulations. We're here to make sure the outcomes that we think are gonna happen actually happen. And our best way of doing that, simulating in UFC 5. We got UFC 5 because UFC Seattle is this weekend. And it's Henry Cejudo versus Song Yadong. It's gonna be a banger, bantamweight banger. I can't wait to see what happens. I will save my picks for the end of stream. But you already know. I gave a couple out last week. If you know what they are, good for you. If you don't, chill, stick around, find out. But yeah. You already know. So let's get into it. Let's freaking get into it, shall we? Let me bring the game up. I'm glad it's not doing the haptic sounds. Before it was doing the haptic sounds, it's pissing me off. So you already know the games that I played. It's UFC 5, 2K25, Apex, GTA. I recently got into the Jedi game. I know I'm like a year and a half late on that, but I recently got into it. So I'm about to, beat that real quick and then get into something else. But right now, it's all about UFC 5. Like I said, if you guys want to, be my friend and all that, there's my name right below my picture right there. That's often spaced. If you want to add me on Twitch, add me on Xbox, become a friend to play whatever games. You see the games I'll be playing. So don't be afraid to send over an invite or whatever. Sometimes I come through. So, enjoy it while it lasts because it's not going to be like that forever. Yeah. And let's get into it. We got UFC 5. Let me turn the volume off for this game because the soundtrack volume is going to get annoying. And I don't like keeping my games in streamer mode. I like to hear the music that gets curated for the games. So, yeah. So I just keep it as is. Now, last week we had some sound issues. We won't have that issue this week. I figured out the issue. It was just a simple restart. But I couldn't restart it last week because I was already live. That was the issue. So, that's a burp. So, yes, let's go. Let's show off what we've been doing in the game so far. I'm doing fight contracts. I finished them all. Yeah, I don't care if it's legendary. I don't care if it's easy. I don't care if it's hard. I'll finish them all off. I got it like that. But let's get into the event. No new fighters this week. I thought there was going to be some new fighters created for the game. That is not what happened. We didn't get any new fighters, so we're kind of rocking with whatever we were given this week. It is what it is. And we got a 2-fight card. 2 fights. Only 2 fights ahead of us. Unfortunately, 2 fights. Not creating this. I already made it for you guys. I already made it, so no sweat off my balls. Let's see here. Gotta go back. See, the game's a little wonky sometimes. Like right now, it's kind of frozen. Here we go. And it's a little delayed. That's not helping. So we got Fight Night Seattle. We got Henry Cejudo, Song Yadong, baby. All right. 2-fight card. Now, first, we got Brendan Allen versus Anthony Hernandez. Okay. I guess we'll simulate these fights and then we'll talk about the card afterwards because I just want to kind of just want to get into the game. I kind of want to just, just enjoy it. I want to see the carnage and see if what I think is going to happen is right because I'm ready. If you ask me, I'm ready. I'm ready for this fight. So let's get into it. Start it. As you know, I'm not playing. This is full sim. So I'm just here to enjoy it. We got to see what's actually going to happen.
Or tail of the tape for this.
Now we got Brendan Allen versus Anthony Hernandez, 28-30, 6'2", 6'0" Anthony Hernandez, and to
round,
reach.
UFC
24-6 for
Middleweight
Allen,
division.
13-2 for
Introducing
Anthony.
first,
And
fighting out of the blue
I
corner.
got the edge in Anthony Hernandez in this fight. Now, if you know about this fight, and if you know, you know, Anthony Hernandez and Brendan Allen have already fought. They fought on the regional scene in LFA, and Anthony Hernandez won that fight. He won that fight via decision. That was in January 26th of 2018 in Louisiana, United States, in Brendan Allen's backyard. So hopefully
Right, here we go.
Brendan Allen can get one back, but I think Anthony Hernandez is going to
be the
get the
best
stubborn.
middleweight on planet Earth at present.
Oh,
Perhaps
wow.
that sounds hyperbolic.
Okay.
Check out the body of work of Brendan Allen. Interesting to see how he approaches this particular matchup. Nobody
Swinging for the fences already.
These
These boys fighting like they fought already.
Takers in this or any division.
Guillotine by Brendan Allen. I would have thought it would have came from Fluffy.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. Submission defense wins.
I love it. Fluffy on top, ready to control. That's such a Brendan Allen mistake to make, too. I'm not going to lie. No offense to Brendan Allen, but there's always something that he does in his fights where it's like,
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Beautiful transition.
Anthony Hernandez full mount. Is he going to make this easy? Oh, wow.
Fluffy Hernandez. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC.
Oh, flip the back. Don't flatten him out already. All right. Wow. A minute in, he's already on the back landing big strikes.
Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
Luckily for Brendan Allen.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful
and now Anthony Hernandez in full mount again. Not good. Not good.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hernandez.
Got to be careful here.
Oh, ooh, big elbow from Anthony Hernandez. This is exactly what I think is going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you. But I do see this going the distance. Brendan Allen going for an unorthodox submission. Anthony Hernandez swimming around to the back.
He said that he was very aware
and into the guard and half guard.
In that defense.
I need you to scramble.
And full mount.
Man, submission defense is a power.
And taking the back again. Big strikes on his back.
Here by Hernandez.
Anthony Hernandez looking very dominant. Very dominant.
Full side control now.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there.
Wow, Brendan Allen.
Oh, lands
one mistake.
Oh, his ground
just put him here.
On full display here tonight.
Put him in a real bad spot with a real tough guy on top that likes to finish.
Shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around.
And now he's cut.
Taking shots over and over again to that area.
I could see a cut being what ends this fight. I'm not going to lie to you. I could see a cut being what ends this fight.
Good work here by Hernandez. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Uh-oh.
All right, he's got side control here, DC.
There we go.
He's got a lot
now
of
he's landing
submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
Oh. Okay.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work
and this is not looking great. That cut's looking real bad. And we're still in round one with a minute left. Round one with a minute left.
There's a ton of blood on his face.
I'm feeling a fluffy TKO.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Right back. And very effective with the ground and pound.
He really just cannot stop his ground game, huh?
Another ground strike gets through.
This is about to be over. Yeah. Fluffy round one TKO would go crazy.
Oh, Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hernandez.
He needs to stay in guard to survive this round because
These ground strikes are starting
this
to add
hasn't
up.
been fun. Brendan Allen's been getting beat the fuck up this whole
Fluffy's taking
time.
that foot.
Yo,
He's
Sam's
still
back.
there.
What up,
He's still
Sam?
defensively.
It's going pretty good right now. Just watching the simulation. We'll see what happens. We'll see who wins. It'll decide who we bet tomorrow.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not
All
the
right,
end
let's
of the
take a
fight.
look at these
He
stats
doesn't
real
look as
quick.
handsome as he did when he
I'm
walked
pretty
out.
sure
That
we
is a
know who
severe
won
gash on his face.
that round. Let's see. It's a full wow. All right, so Anthony Hernandez stuns him in round 1. 33 significant strikes, 75 total strikes, 4 minutes of control time, over 4 minutes of control time. Obviously, Anthony Hernandez round. I'm leaning 10-8. That was pretty much a 10-8 round 1. I didn't see Brendan Allen do anything. Didn't land any damage. I'm good. Oh, sorry, Sam. I forgot to reply to that. I don't go on the gram that much. I'll try to after stream this time, but I still got to think of some emotes for. I don't know any emotes that I really want to do just yet. Hopefully we even get to 250, but within a week I should know. Within a week I should, because maybe I want a bell boxing glove. Maybe I don't know. I still got to think of a lot of shit I still want to do for it. But yeah, so that was probably a 10-8 round. We'll see. Oh man, that cut. All right.
All right, back to the
There's a
stools we go.
possibility of it ending in
Offensively, a lot
round
to like
1.
from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything.
Nope.
tonight.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
gotta
going to
be
end
the
it
whole
between the
game, though.
rounds.
Johnny's got to be
Looks like
willing
we're getting
and
it
able
round
to do
2.
everything.
Round 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, beautifully placed.
Oh,
in
Brendan
time.
Allen
Kick
actually
there by
landed a
Brendan
strike this
Allen.
round. This is good. This is good.
Now connects with the
Ooh.
left hand.
Oh, and he gets taken down again. Brendan Allen on his back. That's
He
not
finally
good.
Gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might
Yeah,
just
this
walk
might be
out.
a
I wouldn't
round
see it.
2
I mean, I just don't need
TKO.
to see it.
Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Oh,
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
can he get out of this?
Outstanding
I'm
ground
hoping
and
he
pound
can.
here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity patting.
I'm waiting
not
for your
touching.
message. I got
Every
you,
punch
Sam.
that lands,
I got
he wants
you.
you to feel it.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
Ooh,
It's a
another
very
big
dominant
elbow.
position.
He
It's
might
one
open
of
up
those
another cut on the
ideal
other
positions.
side.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back.
All right,
Here
this
he
is a round 2
goes. All
TKO.
right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working.
Wow.
And it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Brendan Allen has nothing for him. It's kind of
Under 3 minutes now to go
astounding.
here in round 2.
Just getting beat up on both sides.
All right, trying to pass
Now he's
here.
gonna get cut on
Pass
the other
over
side of his
Teixeira might
face.
say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oof.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and
Oof.
pound by Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Allen's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Standing over his opponent here and making these
Oh,
strikes
can he
count.
sweep?
Beautiful sequence there by Hernandez.
He cannot sweep, and now he is mounted.
He's got the full mount.
Oof.
See if he can get that ground and pound in.
Oh, he's
Sweet.
got but he can't rush.
Nope.
A lot of times,
Still
guys
mounted.
get the full mount and they rush, they get nervous.
And in the worst
They're like,
possible
oh my
position with
goodness,
his
I'm
head
winning.
up to the
The
cage.
reality is, you're winning,
Nowhere to
but
get
it
help.
can change in a matter
No
of
leverage.
seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Oh.
Nice positional control.
Oh.
If you're the bottom
Oh.
DC,
Oh. I thought he was gonna finally get out. Nope. Fluffy is all over him. This is a mauling.
To close the space.
90 seconds left in the round.
Strike here. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right. And that doesn't happen very often.
Fluffy back in full
I don't think
mount.
his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted
this is
in that area. He has not made anything.
Big shots raining down.
How does he last the whole minute like this? Keep going for leg locks. He loves going for leg locks when he's getting beat the hell up by Fluffy. Imagine getting beat up all this time and heel hooking Anthony. Stop. Back to his feet, back to his feet. Get back up, Brendan Allen. Oh.
This is where he wants to be.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, there we go. Now he wants to get up. 26 seconds to not get knocked out in round 2.
Well, missed on that one.
Oh, Brendan Allen with a takedown of his own. And
10 seconds now to go.
here's up his back. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. 30-27, 30-26 so far. I mean, 21. I mean, what the fuck am I saying? 2017 right now. That's what it is. 2017. Can't do the fucking math. All right, let's look at the stats for that round as we stare at a bloodied, battered, and beaten Brendan Allen. Round 2. Now, Brendan Allen did get a takedown that fight, which matches Anthony Hernandez's takedowns that round. But 4 minutes again of control time by Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. 64 significant strikes. 64 total strikes. 12 significant strikes. He got the edge everywhere. Yeah, it's 2017. 10-8 round 1. 10-9 round 2. 2017. Brendan Allen needs a finish, and I don't think he's going to get one.
Surprised at the ringside position.
Actually, Anthony Hernandez.
And take a look at that here between rounds. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the free.
All right, here we go. Round 3. If we get a full decision out of this, I'll be ecstatic.
Third and final round. Big power shot there.
I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head.
Oh, at least they decided to strike more in this round. Ooh. And Fluffy on the takedown, but Brendan Allen stuffs.
Nicely
Great
done.
job by Brendan Allen. He needs to separate and punch. He needs to finish.
How about the judo toss there? Judo
And swept on the ground.
able to work it into a takedown there.
Don't get swept.
BA's eye is closing up.
Imagine they started to take a look at his cut now that he's in top control. That would be crazy.
He passed the half guard.
Okay.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control
No.
posture, but you got to be careful here.
Imagine pulling off a third round
As
finish.
he looks to improve position here. Good work from the top here by Allen.
Brendan Allen staying tough on top. Okay.
Here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a
Fluffy looking like he's trying to set something up, though.
Making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Uh-oh.
Always offensive. Lands
Come on,
shots
boys.
from the bottom.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can
Fluffy
one
decision is
man
probably
take?
going to be the way to
He
go.
certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here.
Nice elbows.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times.
Ooh, nice elbows. The clinch is where it works best for Brendan
spoke
Allen.
about trying to defend it.
And
We spoke
shoots
about making the
again.
adjustments
Gets
he
another
did,
nice
and now he finds
takedown.
himself here.
Now all this feels like it's a little too, oh yeah, too little,
3
too
minutes
late.
now to go to
Now
decide
Fluffy's
this
on the
one.
back. Nope. Thought he's gonna get both hooks in. I guess not. He's into the guard of Brendan Allen.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oof, Brendan Allen giving up the position.
And he's not posturing.
And giving him mount.
So look for a submission attempt.
Sweep. No sweep. Head up to the fence. This is not a good position for Brendan Allen.
And look at him attack in the
Head and arm.
on the other side. He's gonna lock him down. Try to
Not a
pass
Fluffy
all
sub.
across his body. Once
Oh,
he gets across,
thank you.
he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Most fighters will tell you
Scared me.
wrestling is the hardest, most
Scared
exhausting
me.
thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
2 minutes.
All right,
now
dominant
I'm
position
making it
for him
sweaty.
here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter,
I don't
better
want it to
start
be
moving those
sweaty.
hips, DC.
I want a nice,
Oh, you gotta
easy
start
win.
moving those hips. What you should do initially, right?
Nice,
is start to
easy
push
dubber.
at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance.
Why can't I
Try
have a
to
nice, easy
reach like
dubber?
half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, Hernandez sub.
Now he's in trouble.
Not a late round 3 sub. Oh, he's gonna
Trying
get
to
it.
finish the armbar here.
He's gonna
All
get
he's
it,
got
dude.
to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Oh, that is gonna
Yeah,
do it.
he's gonna
That's
get
gotta
it.
be Oh, he's
No, what? All right. Brendan Allen, tough as nails. Refuses to get finished.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
1 minute
Hernandez
left.
ground and pound from half guard.
Oof.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Brendan Allen lost in Louisiana and looks like he's going to lose here in Seattle.
Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
And now he's inside control.
Wow. Nah, he's not going to do anything in this last 15 seconds, is he?
seconds.
There's no way.
Well, as usual,
Come on.
suffocating work from the top here by Allen. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Nope.
Good defense.
This is going to be Anthony Fluffy Hernandez win. But you know, we got to look at the stats. We got to look at the stats. Round 3. Everything goes to Fluffy except for the takedowns. 2 takedowns for Brendan Allen with 1 minute and 57 of control time. But Fluffy Hernandez, 49 total strikes, 6 significant strikes, 2.5 minutes of control time. This fight will be 3 rounds to nothing with a 10-8 in round 1. This should be 30-26. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Let's look at these replays. I'm hoping it's that on Fight Night because I got Fluffy. I think I'm going to have Fluffy in the parlays. I got to. All right. I know Brendan Allen has a lot more experience since then, but Fluffy looks really good. He's already beaten him. He's proven his style could beat his.
All right, the official decision
makes
is now
sense.
in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-26.
No surprise there.
Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez!
All three 30-26. It's obviously 10-8
Our
round
judges
one,
did have to
10-9,
get
10-9.
involved, but Daniel, overall, I thought a dominant performance
Why
for
do you
the
say
kickboxer
judges didn't
against
have to get
BJJ
involved? Yeah, they
fighter.
did.
How'd you score it?
What?
Beat him up.
John
30,
Anik, what are we
27.
talking
Yeah,
about?
no question.
Yes.
You know,
Let's take a look at what props would work for this fight, as we like to do. Let me turn the music off for this bullshit right here. Okay, overall, Brendan Allen got 3 takedowns in this fight, and Fluffy got 1. Brendan Allen got 3 takedowns. Fluffy got 1. Oh, you want to look at the takedown props? All right, let's go head over to our friends at DraftKings. Let's check out these fighter props here. 3 Brendan Allen takedowns at plus 550. 2 Brendan Allen takedowns at plus 180. Worth a sprinkle. Worth a sprinkle. And that's it. That's it. I kind of like that. I kind of like 2 at plus 180. I kind of like 3 at plus 550. I like both of those. Now, Fluffy, they have 5.5 takedowns. 5.5. I don't see that. I see 3 max. I see that if he takes him down, he keeps him down. So I don't like the Fluffy takedown props. I mean, 7 plus at plus 130 is crazy to me. But those Brendan Allen props, I'm liking those. I'm liking those a lot. Significant strikes, 51-9. Not liking any significant strike props. And that's it. Those are the fighter props. Now, fight to end by decision. Guess what? It's minus 175. It's minus 175. Right, 175. Unfortunately, but if you get Fluffy Hernandez decision, you get a minus 105. Very worth it. Very, very worth it. It's almost plus money. Hopefully, it'll be plus money by fight night. We'll see what happens with the lines. If you're daring to go with the Brendan Allen decision, that's plus 500. I don't see it going that way, but hey, it's always a possibility. But the props I see the best here, that Brendan Allen two or 3 takedowns, and I'm liking Anthony Hernandez by decision. Now, Anthony Hernandez by decision may end up being in the parlay. It may end up being the Brendan Allen takedowns in the parlay. I don't know what I want to do yet. I can't do the takedowns thing on both apps, so it probably won't be that. But definitely Anthony Hernandez decision, Anthony Hernandez and the over, Anthony Hernandez and the fight to start round 3. You know, any iteration of those, even just fight goes the distance at minus 175 feels safe to me. Even though it was sweaty as all hell in the simulation, it feels safe to me. But yeah, that being said, let's get into the rest of this card. Let's finish with our main event. We got Henry Cejudo's Song Yadong 5-round main event at Bantamweight. I don't know what's going to happen, but I have a feeling Song Yadong's going to come out with the dub-sker. You feel me? Let's get it. Tail the tape. Main card minute in the house. Let's go. Oh, shit. I forget for the main event they do the musicals and all that bullshit. Time for a binger. I got you, bro. I got you. Let's get in here. But I hope you saw that, Luke. It's 3 takedowns, Brendan Allen, and 2 takedowns. Plus 180 for the 2 takedowns. I think plus like 550 for 3 takedowns. I think those props are juicy as fuck. But it was an Anthony Hernandez decision. Anthony Hernandez decision is what happened in the first fight. So yeah, he was beating the crap out of him. I thought a cut was gonna stop it. It was 30-26 across the board. Round 1 was a hammer, bro. He hammered him in there. All right. So we just missed the Song Yadong opportunity, but Song Yadong, definitely dark horse in this. He's the favorite, but people think of him as a dark horse because of Henry Cejudo. Only his wins over Chris Gutierrez, Ricky Simon, Marlon Moraes. Nobody really good. Lost to everybody good like Peter Yan, Corey Sandhagen, Kyler Phillips.
Oh man, the body manipulation.
And Henry Cejudo,
the way that he moves his opponent,
he hasn't beat anybody in the recent era of MMA. He's only lost to Merab and Aljo. He's only beaten Dominic Cruz, Marlon Moraes, TJ Dillashaw, Demetrius Johnson, Wilson Hayes. Yeah, I skipped over Sergio Pettis. But Cejudo hasn't beaten anybody from this era. So this is a hard fight to match up. But given Song Yadong's size, given his youth and gas tank, given his trajectory, and given the fact that he's never lost 2 fights in a row, I'm going to have to go with Song Yadong here. I will be taking some bets on Henry Cejudo, though. I will be taking some bets on Henry Cejudo. Luke says, nice, I have fluffy decision in a parlay. Oh, that should be in a lot of parlays. I have a nice fat parlay ready for this weekend. Here's the tail. 36 to Song Yadong's 25, 5-4 to 5-8. 64-inch reach to 67 for Song Yadong, 16-4 for Cejudo, 21-8-1 for Song Yadong. Main event. It's time. Let's go. I'm excited for this when it happens on Saturday. Hopefully I'll be up and not down by then. I like being up. Up is good. Up is very good. Down is bad.
Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
For such good graphics, they could do a better job of making Bruce's mouth move to the words. Laughing my ass. Oh yeah. I mean, what can you do? I mean, they don't even have half the fighters in the game, so you know, it's tough just to scrape a full card together on a solid fight night. I mean, think of the names we got on this fight card, and I can't make a fight.
All right, ready to go here, round 1. The boxing repertoire of Henry Cejudo
I can only make 2.
Really improved.
I can only make 2.
This is a really clean technical
Oh shit! Here we go.
Gets off to a good start. Didn't against Benavidez. Figures to get off to a pretty good start tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Cejudo already shooting early. Song Yadong said, fuck that shit. And hits him with a nice right hook. Ooh, Song Yadong looks so much bigger than Cejudo. This is probably going to be evident on Fight Night as well, because last time it was very evident in the game. It was evident on Fight Night as well, and that was Yan Xiaonan and Baby Shark. And yeah, we all noticed it on Fight Night. It was completely accurate. So this should be noticed.
Oh, Superman punch is good.
Henry Cejudo trying to get on the outside. Doesn't stop Henry Cejudo from getting the takedown, but Song Yadong being so big gets right back up. It's going to be hard for Henry to take him down and keep him down. And look at these big strikes from Song Yadong.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
Ooh, yes. Henry should get back to kicking. Leg kicks have always been good for Henry. Stand on the outside, goes for the hip toss again, doesn't work.
Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight.
Absolutely, Johnny. He wants to wear on the arms. He understands how powerful.
Body kick. Oh, almost ate a nice front kick. He's an uppercut, though. All right, these boys are swinging. I hope we get a fight like this on Saturday. Come on, Seattle. Make it a banger. Ooh. Now, I have a theory that there's going to be a lot of TKOs in this card. A lot of knockouts. This is not a card for submission attempts. This is a card for knockouts and decisions. Oh, Henry Cejudo hurts your dong. What? Henry said, what's up? He said, I'm too little, huh? But I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Under 3 minutes now to go.
Okay,
What has
Henry.
been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Henry, big takedown. Okay, Henry. Luke's excited about that. Let's go. Henry, head and arm choke. Stop.
It looks real tight. He'll drop
Stop.
the weight trying to finish his technique.
Stop. Oh, gives up the back. Big mistake from
That
Triple
is
C.
great submission defense. Keeping
Big
everything
mistake from
short,
Triple
not
Seattle.
allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
He's trying to sweep him.
And right into side control.
Nope. Doesn't work out. Yadong just looking at land heavy strikes. Not looking at advanced position. He's just happy to hit you.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Here you go. Eat another.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's
Yadong a bit of a mean streak too. Every
Making
time he
all these shots
fights.
count.
Man, beating up on Henry now. Big mistake. Now he's on bottom, trying to get back to his feet with a much bigger guy on him. As you know, wrestlers hate to be on their back. It's not their forte. They're good at being on top, but they hate being on bottom.
Relentless pressure
And,
from the top by Yadong.
If that happens on Saturday, it's all downhill for Henry.
He's got to be careful here.
Here we go. He lets him up. Yadong wants to fight.
Huge shot finds the target there.
You doing a CPUnits for better beat Bivol? They're both not in the game, so I can't, unfortunately. I wish I could. I could check. You know what? We'll check after this just to make sure. Just to make sure.
I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown.
I'm pretty sure Bivol is in the game, but Better Beav is not. But if he is, if they both are in the game, I'll do one right after this.
His cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body.
Oh, wow. Cejudo on top, landing big strikes now. What a turn of events. And now he's flattened out Yadong with 30 seconds left. What?
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Beautiful.
I feel like Yadong always gets in a compromised position every time he fights.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just.
And he's cut. No way. Henry Cejudo. Round one. What? Make a minute. Y'all must have forgot. Henry Cejudo, round one TKO from Henry Cejudo is not what I expected. It is so not what I expected. It's gonna have to be Henry Cejudo money line in the parlay. I can't do a Henry Cejudo KO in the parlay. I'll be taking that on Saturday, but there's no fucking way I could possibly do a Henry Cejudo TKO.
The official decision is it. Here's Bruce.
Wow.
Ladies and
No
gentlemen,
need to look at the
referee
stats. No, what the fuck?
Yadong
Yadong just got knocked out in round one.
The very first round.
Plus 1,100 Cejudo by KO.
Henry Triple C.
Plus 1,100 Cejudo by KO. Wow.
All right, well, oftentimes it is Henry Cejudo's
Wow. That went against everything I thought was going to happen. That honestly changes how I'm going to make my parlays for tomorrow. I'm not going to lie.
All that experience showed as he got this TKO victory.
Luke says plus 4,000 Cejudo KO round one. Plus 4,000 Cejudo KO round one. I'm ecstatic. What a late finish, too, at the end of round. What? 15 seconds left in the round. And the best part about it is he still managed to get 2 takedowns in the fight. He still managed to get 2 takedowns in the fight and still managed to land nearly 50 strikes. Now, let's see what that would be. Oh, let me turn this music off before it gets me shut down. So Cejudo money line is plus 210. Okay, so if you take the Cejudo money line and you parlay it with Anthony Hernandez decision, we get a parlay that's plus 505. We get a parlay that's plus 5. Oh, it just went up to plus 515 because Henry Cejudo is now plus 215. Okay, plus 515. Plus 515. You bet your ass that's going to be the one more round CPUnits parlay. You bet your sweet little ass. That's going to be it. That's juicy. It is juicy. Let's look at the fighter props for this, shall we? Let's look at the fighter props. Significant strikes, not worth a look. Not worth a look. Not worth a look. Because They have it as high as 85 for Cejudo and 100 for Song Yadong. Set at 78.5 for Cejudo. Set at 95.5 for Yadong. Now, Henry Cejudo, didn't work out for us because the lines on Cejudo, 2+ takedowns. Sorry, 2.5+ takedowns is -105, and he only got 2 here, though he got the round 1 finish. So not a great prop for us. Not a great prop for us. It looks like it's Cejudo round 1 at +3,000, Cejudo round 1 KO at +4,000, Cejudo KO at +1,100. Those are interesting things to take because, again, Triple C loves to shine when people count him out when they say he's the underdog. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens on Saturday night. But without further ado, let's just get to my picks. I got some picks on UFC Fight Night Seattle. I got some picks. And here's my freaking picks. My gold star pick. It's not a surprise because he's -11 fucking 100. But Mansur Abdul Malik. Now, if you're going to throw him in anything, I don't like Nick Klein's chin. He's a grappler. Do you think he can try to grapple Mansur Abdul Malik for 3 whole rounds for 15 whole minutes while this man tries to pound his face in and get his 7th round 1 KO? I don't think so. So I'm going to go with oh my God, it's still -295. And let me guess, round 1 is minus money. Oh, fuck off. Round 1 is -125. Are we joking? All right. We're done. Stay away from that fight, everyone. Stay away from the Mansur Abdul Malik fight. Stay away from the Nick Klein fight. If there's anything worth taking, it's the under. Shit, if you feel like you're frisky and want to go under a half round, that might be worth the play. I'm not going to lie to you. It might be worth the play. But besides that, there's not much value anywhere. Everything's minus money on Abdul Malik. Now, if you think Nick Klein can survive the plus money at over 1.5 at +160, shit, that's kind of juicy. But yeah, that was my gold star. But he's such a big favorite. I can't even. What am I even supposed to say? So obviously, I got Gene Silva -500. We got to take him. Throw him in every single one of your parlays. I don't care what it is. If you really think Melsick Bagsasarian has a chance in this fight, you've lost your mind. Yeah, he's a striker. But Silva also has 2 subs. And guess what? Bagdasarian also has lost twice by sub. So, Silva by finish. Sexy prop. Absolutely sexual prop. You should be foaming at the mouth to go hit that prop right there. But Silva TKO is probably where I'm rocking. That's probably where I'm rocking. I'm not going to lie to you. That's probably where I'm hanging out. That's where I'm pulling up a chair, grabbing a beer or two. And -105, I hope it's plus money. It probably won't be. So if you're trying to grab it now. But it's -105 a Silva TKO. Now, elsewhere, we already know Fluffy Hernandez decision was already going to go in my parlay. Right? It's already going to go in there. But I also would have had the main event to go to decision. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm canceling that because of how this the CPUnits simulation went down. I might just take a flyer on Cejudo, maybe a Song Yadong decision there, something like that. But definitely, I thought the fight was gonna go to decision. Now I'm just not sure. But if you think Rob Font isn't a live dog, you lost your fucking mind. You lost your fucking mind if you didn't think Rob Font was a live dog. First of all, his opponent had to take this at a catch rate because he can't make 135. Advantage Rob Font. Experience Rob Font. Now I know Gene Matsumoto has 16 wins, no losses, but Rob Font has 21 wins and 8 losses. He's got 30 fights. He's got almost double the experience of this guy. Okay, this is going to be his 30th fight. So in my book, I feel like Rob Font's got a clear edge here. Now, also, when Rob Font loses, he loses to strikers with striking acumen, or he loses to strikers with power. His last 7 losses: John Lineker, power striker; Pedro Munoz, we'll give him a mulligan on that one; Rafael Assunção, another mulligan, because Munoz and Assunção are kind of the same kind of guy, but they're tricky strikers, because you don't think that they would be good at striking. You get in there with them and you're like, what the hell? Why is this a close fight? So that's why I say I give him a mulligan on those 2 guys. But Jose Aldo, power striker, tricky striker; Marlon Vera, power striker, not so much tricky, but power. Not so much tricky, but power. Corey Sandhagen, super tricky striker. One of the trickiest, probably the trickiest. And then Davison Figueiredo. I mean, that was the one grappler he lost to, was Davison Figueiredo. So Gene Matsumoto has a lot of submission wins and a lot of decision wins, not a lot of knockout wins. Rob Font's not going to have to worry about his power. Now, Rob Font, when he doesn't have to worry about your power, what does he do? Kyler Phillips is what he does. Adrian Yanez is what he does. Cody Garbrandt is what he does. Marlon Moraes is what he does. He beats them the fuck up. And without a gas tank in a Rob Font fight, I don't like those odds for G Matsumoto, especially on short notice. With someone with that much experience, he's probably seen the type of fighter that you are before, and he could stop your takedowns. Hopefully, he's been training all camp for a different kind of guy, a striker, but he wasn't worried about the power of Dominic Cruz. So I feel like he was ready to come in as a power striker in this fight already. And Rob Font can land that bomb. He can land that strike. And he's already got a taste of victory at the end of 2024. He's going to want to keep that going. So a nice win here over another streaking young talent. I think Rob Font can do it. So Rob Font at a plus 135 dog, I fucking love it. I'm going to be riding with that all day. Let's go, Font. Let's go. All day. Rob Font. There's no way I'm taking Gene Matsumoto. I'm sorry. I'm going to stay away from him in all respects, just because of the short notice nature. I know short notice. I know he's undefeated. I know all the things, all his style, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I just can't go against Rob Font in this situation. I just can't do it. There's nothing in me that can do it. Nursultan Ruziboev and Eric Mechanico. I watched some tape on Mechanico. He has nice hands. He's got a diverse striking game. He's got takedown defense, and he could get some takedowns. Now, sometimes he shoots lazily for some takedowns, which can open him up for a Nursultan Ruziboev submission, which he has 20 of, so that's not good. But Eric Monaco solid enough to make this a decision. And as we've seen, especially in the recent Ruziboev fights, most notably Joaquin Buckley, if you're a tough guy, strong guy that could withstand his onslaught in round 1 and stay in there with him, you could win a decision in round 2 and 3. You could beat him up in round 2 and 3 as long as you get past that round 1. And I think Mechanico, he fights out of MMA Lab. He's got a good camp behind him. I think he could do it. I think he could pull this win off. So I would stay away from that fight if you're looking to throw Ruziboev in your parlays real easily. Mechanico is a live dog. Andre Fili, live dog against Costa. I really don't know who's going to win this fight. I just know that this fight goes the distance. I don't see Costa finishing Fili. I don't see Fili knocking out Costa. I see this fight going to the decision. Either way, I think we just make money on the over and the distance here. I feel like that's the best way to go. Ibo Aslan. All the money on Ibo Aslan. He might go in all the parlays. It fucked me last time, so I'm apprehensive to do that. But Ibo Aslan should be going in all the parlays. Kutalaba gets knocked out. Aslan knocks people out. That's it. That's all you need to know. Kutalaba's now winning this fight. Alonzo Minifield, Julius Walker. I think Julius Walker is a live dog as well. I think What up, man? Card minute. What's good, lazy? Stupid MMA fighting. What happened? Have a 3-leg parlay of Varetnikov, Feely, Walker. I was just about to get into Walker. Walker is a live dog as well. I think Walker, he's undefeated. Walker is undefeated. Okay. I believe he was a basketball player. Minifield was a football player, if I'm not mistaken. But Walker, a finisher. I think all his wins are finishes. Has not tasted defeat yet. Minifield has tasted defeat many times and has not been doing well as of late. Now, Julius Walker, nice young guy, light heavyweight. He's 6'4". He's much taller than Minifield, much longer. Can land a nice strike, elbows, knees, all that. I feel like he could do something, but I see this going the distance. I see a Walker decision or a Walker TKO. Definitely a good move there. I agree with Luke wholeheartedly. Luke, please text me during the prelims tomorrow if we're not doing the full card, because we should talk some bets. I told you, Julius Walker. I talked to you about Julius Walker. Julius Walker is it, man. I like Julius Walker tomorrow. Plus 200 dog, guys. Plus 200 dog. Julius Walker is a nice play. He is a very nice play to make. Lazy says McConaughey lost his job right before this fight. He's going to be extra motivated. Inside info. Another thing about McConaughey. There you go. So he's very motivated. It's this or nothing. And as you know, as a human, you do your best work when your back is against the wall. So, I mean, think about how many stories of, the reason I did so was because I was broke, or blah, blah. Success stories come out of that. McConaughey could be one of those guys. Just think about the guy a few months ago, the African dude that The Rock gave the fucking shoes to. He just got knocked out recently, but I forget his name. But just think about that. Like, these guys do well. I got Ruziboev by finishing a parlay. Not gonna lie, you're crazy for that one. You're crazy for that one because he's in that Petrino range for me. He's in the Petrino fucking Kong Wang range where every time I bet on them, they fuck me. So I'm just gonna stay away. I'm staying away, and I'm betting on the other guy. Yeah, dude, mad good b-ball player, like 3,000 points in high school. Yep, yeah. So good footwork. He's tall, lengthy, good at using his limbs. I mean, against a big, bulky, fucking tired out real quick football player like Alonzo Minifield, I would like Walker in that fight. I mean, would you, if there was a football player about to fight a basketball player, who you putting the money on? First thing I'm asking is how tall is the basketball player? That's it. And I'm probably going with the basketball player because football players are all juice and not loose. They get knocked down. They get knocked down. Juicebox is alive though. Who the fuck is Juicebox? I don't know the nickname. Who's Juicebox? He's also never hitting over 1.5. Themba Garimbo. Thank you, Lazy. It was Themba Garimbo. Themba Garimbo. Yeah. So that's the guy. That's what I'm saying. He was poor back against the wall. He had no money left. He had to win his fight. And guess what? He went on a 3-fight win streak. He was doing fucking amazing. Even Luke came through with the Garimbo. He said he fucked you at 170 versus Buckley. This is 185. Even still, McConaughey is still pretty nice. Now he's going to be more hydrated at 185, without a shadow of a doubt. So maybe that Nursultan Ruziboev sub is still in play, but I'm telling you, McConaughey is tough enough to stay in there that entire fight. So a decision is also possible. Decision's also possible. Walker's Juicebox. Oh, okay. So Walker's Juicebox. I fuck with it. I like that name too. Juicebox. You can't go against someone with the name Juicebox. Juicebox is the nickname of a character on Raising Kanan, of a show that I like. So and Juicebox, if you know Juicebox in the early seasons, Juicebox was tough. Juicebox was a gangster. And then in the later seasons, Juicebox turns out to be like an R&B singer and all this shit. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, Juiceboxes are tough, man. Juiceboxes can fight too. From what I've seen from that name, Juiceboxes can fucking fight. Dope nickname. I agree, main Carmen. He better talk that ish too and be like, I'm gonna make you drink out of a juice box after this fight or something. I hope he doesn't do that. That's gonna be a little corny if he does, if he does that. Please don't do that. Let's go back to the card. How many fights we got left to go over on here? Oh, not that many. All right, so I did Mansour Abdul Malik, Nick Klein, Feely Costa. I said I don't know who wins. I think that fight goes to decision. Kutalaba Aslan. Oh, I did all these. Ricky Simone and Javid Basharat. I'm going Basharat in this fight because I like to go with Extreme Couture. I like to go with people that train with Aljo and Marab and all those kind of guys. I believe they've trained with the Basharat brothers before. So also Ricky Simone on a 3-fight losing streak, I believe. Yeah, 3-fight losing streak. He hasn't won a fight since 2022. And the last people he beat were an older Sun Sal, Brian Kelleher, Jack Shore, Ray Borg, and some guy named Gaetano. I don't know if that's the best competition. Now, Javid has lost to Ayman Zahabi, but at least he was doing pretty well in a fight against Victor Henry. He's fought nobodies too. This is a tough one too. I mean, no offense to Tony Gravely or Trevin Jones, but you guys have not made a name for yourself in the UFC. And Mateus Mendonça, whatever. I don't fucking know. Yeah, but I got to go with Basharat. I think that fight goes the distance regardless. I don't think Simone gets finished, and I don't think Basharat gets finished. But I think Basharat edges it out just on better striking and better ring generalship. Simone usually sloppy on the striking. If he doesn't get the takedown, he doesn't do well in the fight. So if he doesn't get the takedown, I don't think he wins the fight. Nickname is always good when it comes to, with an emoji. That's true. Nice little juice box there. I see you, lazy. Maker Minute says, well, no, obviously he would word it better. He would make it sound corny. Duh. Simone spread, Basharat decision. I think that's the best bet right there. Maker Minute said it best. Simone spread, Basharat decision. Yeah, you got it, Luke. I like that. Simone spread and Basharat decision. Any thoughts on Melky Costa, or did I miss that? I think Melky Costa and Andre Touchy-Feely goes the distance. I don't know who wins that fight, truly and honestly. I think the younger guy edges it out. Andre Feely not accustomed to losing multiple fights in a row, but I just feel like Costa. Oh yeah, he's not accustomed, and he just came off a win, so this would be a perfect time for Feely to grab a loss because he's such a topsy-turvy guy. If you look at his wiki or Sherdog or whatever it is, it looks like a fucking like that snake they tell you about in elementary school. It's like black touches yellow, it's bad, and red touches black, or whatever the fuck it is, because it's alternating over and over and over again. It's win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, and he just got a win. So next is coming a loss. And Costa, streaking young guy, he just came off a loss as well, I'm pretty sure. But his style, come forward the whole time, try to take you down, put you on your butt. That's going to gain more points in the judge's eyes than a Feely style that just try to throw hands and knock you out. He misses a lot, which doesn't look great. And when he misses, he does get caught a lot, which Costa likes to capitalize on counter striking as well. So I feel like Costa's going to edge this out, but this fight definitely goes the distance. I think Costa edges it, but it goes the distance. Touchy-feely all day. I mean, it's worth it. It's just such a close fight that isn't it like minus 150 Feely or something? I mean, minus 120 Costa. Feely is a dog at plus 100's worth it. I'm not going to lie, but it's such a close fight that I'm going to have to go with Costa there. I have Feely in my ladder bet. Oh, you already know I'm with you on the ladder bet. I'm probably staying away from that fight in all my parlays just because I really don't know how that goes. Dissension in the ranks. Not mine. I got ascension in mine. Luke knows. He's plus 100 now. Plus 100 is not bad. You got him at minus 105. You might have to put in another one. You might have to double down, my boy. You might have to double diggity down. You might have to do that. Nikolai Varetnikov versus Austin Vanderford. Austin Vanderford accustomed to getting knocked out when he loses. Oh, and Nikolai Varetnikov, all he does is knock people out. Look at that. I'm definitely going for Varetnikov in this fight. I don't think Vanderford is UFC level. No offense to Austin Vanderford. But I also don't think that a short notice fight favors him. If Austin Vanderford had the best chance to get into the UFC and make a good impression, it would probably be at 170 or 185, not in a short notice fight. Probably 170. but a 175 catch weight against a hammer that can knock people out. Now, he fought Danny Barlow and went to a close split decision with Danny Barlow. You know how highly I think of Danny Barlow. So that tells you how good Varetnikov is, even as a prospect. Austin Vanderford, I don't view him at that level at all. I see him as a guy, if he gets the takedown, he can get a decision win. I don't see him as a finisher, though he does have a lot of finishes on his record. I don't see him as a finisher. So you have to get Varetnikov down first, and I don't see him doing that. I see Varetnikov knocking him out and sparking him in round 2. So that's how that goes. And then Modestas Bukauskas, I'm sorry to BC. I'm sorry to everyone going with Modestas. I wouldn't go with this guy. I only go with this guy as a dog.